Do y'all have any final words for us? How y'all feel?
I was about to say that.
How y'all?
It took 10 seasons for us to get here, bro.
Yeah. And y'all been a part of our lives.
Say, nigga, we made it. That's all you gotta say.
We made it.
Grow. I need my wine to go. Tell him it's time to grow. I need my wine to go. I said it's time for growth. Grow, 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 grow. I need my wine to go. Tell him it's time to grow. I need my wine to go. I said it's time for growth. Grow, 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 grow.
Hey guys, I'm Ken.
I'm Kay.
She's Kay. I'm Ken, and we are Wine&Grow. We wine, we grow. When we grow, we need wine. Got a little bit.
Got no bit.
You drank all that wine?
Not just that last squig, just right now.
Wow. So we just finished up an episode with our siblings, y'all, and I think that you guys are really going to enjoy this.
Yeah.
What we said we was calling it?
Started from the bottom.
Started from the bottom, because we definitely started from the bottom.
Started from the womb.
Right. Okay. Like, so super excited for this. We're going to have some fun talk, but also some more serious talk just about the things that they've seen us through in our evolution. So really hope that you guys enjoy this episode as much as we did.
Check us out.
Let's get into it.
Start. 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, I'm Ken.
Okay.
She's Kay. I'm Ken. And we are Wine&Grow. We wine, we grow, and we grow, we need wine.
We're prepared today.
We're prepared, y'all. And I got me a new alcohol removed. So tonight I'm trying the red blend. It's pretty tasty.
Dang, we ain't saying names. I'm like, how do you pronounce the name of this?
I guess it's just FRE.
Oh, okay.
I figured I might as well say it because then when we can get a sponsorship, people gotta know we drinking it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if more people start drinking it because of me, boom.
You wanna, that bottle was over there.
I'll show them next time.
Okay, and then mine's is right there, but that's
how is it?
I haven't tried it yet. I have Taraji's new wine. It's called Seven Daughters.
7 daughters.
It's called Seven. How it tastes? Oh, okay.
Like it? Dang. Can you grab my bottle? So it's alcohol removed. It's alcohol removed wine. And I researched it, right, y'all? And it's like, so it's from California Vineyard. So they actually make it out of wine and they literally remove the wine. So that way it still has the flavors and the taste of the actual wine, which it actually does taste. I'm like, they probably left a little bit of that alcohol up in here.
Because when you taste it in there, I don't know. I'm drinking it like it's regular. Well, I mean, it is regular wine, but I'm drinking it like it's some content in there.
But that's why I'm like, it makes sense why it tastes so good then when I looked into it. So
I like that though. Mm-hmm. That's good.
And Nee sent me some alcohol removed tequila.
She told me that.
And I was like, I said, look, people supported me in my journey. I just love it. Just thinking about, she said, I seen this and thought about you.
Yeah.
I said, look at God, my people support me. Well, there's this awkward person sitting in the middle of us, and we're just talking like there's nobody here. There's another person on the live. It's just like they're like, who are these people? So y'all, today we are joined by our siblings. So
belong to.
Talk about. So introduce yourselves and who you belong to. But I think they probably can tell.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
She doesn't belong to me.
I gotta say my full name.
I mean, it's whatever you want them to call you.
Well, everybody, my name is TT, and I belong to Weenie.
As you can tell, she's family. Yeah.
Well, it is the siblings, so y'all gotta get comfy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call her Weenie. So.
Yeah, that's my family name. All you growers out there who don't know.
So don't be whining.
I'm Justin. I'm Sequoia's brother. I don't have a funny intro.
Hi, I'm normal. Needs to know that one.
I'm awkward is what I am.
So I guess I want to just take a minute to say welcome back and say hello to anybody that's new, that's joining us, whether it's via live stream, whether you're watching the playback on YouTube, or if you're listening to the audio, because we got the audio now.
Yes,
so we got to make sure we shouting out our audio users out there. So thank y'all for listening. Thanks for tuning in if you're watching. I definitely definitely urge you guys to watch if you're not watching. If you go on YouTube, Wine&Grow, you can see all of our previous episodes too, because season 10 is the first time we're actually doing the audio, but we've been around now since COVID. So we have a lot of more content out there if you want to catch up with us. So just want to get that little spiel.
Yeah.
Because, as a avid podcast user, I noticed that they do that. They like to talk, to shout the people out, So I'm like, we should do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So today we're going to be talking to y'all just about y'all relationship with us, like growing up. So this season is all about the evolution of Ken&Kay. So we're just bringing guests on who could kind of speak to who we were, who we are, like as far as how you guys have known us, right? So you only can speak to your personal experiences. That way we can kind of talk through some things and our audience can learn more about us and just see the evolution, our evolution. So I guess my first question, what was it like growing up with us? And either one of you could go first.
It was interesting. We used to watch a lot of movies together, quote them, annoyed my mother. Toy Story comes to mind a lot. But I'll say that I think growing up, when we were children, we were really close, best friends. And then we got into like teenage years, kind of split off, her being a girl, me being a boy, just kind of getting into different things. We fought a lot. I can remember one story where I got in trouble in the midst of one of our fights. But for the most part, I think we've kind of maintained a very healthy friendship. And she's just somebody I can always depend on and call when I need to talk.
What about you? How was it growing up with me? It was a wild time, wasn't it?
Well, growing up, they always got us mixed up because they think we twins. So, but
always, still to this day, our aunties. Tick, Wayne, which one?
And it was kind of. Well, we was best friends because we was always together. But the thing was with us and being twins,
how many? Well, we're a year and a half.
Ain't it like 9? I thought it was like 9 months.
You finna be 35?
Twins.
No, 34.
Right, so it's a year in November, December, January.
Why you look at me like that? What I did?
Because I'm gonna be 36.
Calculate this,
right?
I'm supposed to help.
Because you're gonna be 35. I'm gonna be 36.
I'm gonna be 34.
34,
girl.
and I'm gonna be 36.
Okay.
So that's
a year and like
3 change.
Yeah,
that's about right.
But but our mama used to dress us alike all of the time.
It's the pat on the back for
me.
And
I used to always follow you, right? Want to be and everything, be the cheerleader and stuff, holding your pom poms, doing the cartwheels and all the little I don't know,
low key.
What?
Always been my biggest supporter.
Yeah,
always.
We could pull out the little pictures, and I was everywhere. A tomboy too, so it was very shocking, but I was doing everything she did, still.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I always looked up to her. Yeah. So.
Oh, you looked up to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sweet.
It was like best friends, so.
Best friends is crazy.
Because it really felt like we was the only 2 kids. Because, the older sister she was.
So our mother, there's 4 of us. There's 4 girls. So we have 2 older sisters. So Titi's the baby, then me, and then Rika and Kianda. Kianda and Rika both have separate fathers, and then we share a dad, which also plays into how close we are too. Because now we're close in age, and then we share our mom and our dad. So it was we were always, even if we go to other families, we're together.
Yeah.
My sisters, they'll go with their other family. They just with their family. We ain't with them.
Yeah.
So,
that's yeah, me and him, we got different dads. We grew up in the same household because we have the same mother.
Yeah.
So we definitely were always together when we was younger. But of course, like he said, as we get older, since I'm the middle child, but I'm obviously older than him, he's the youngest. So different paths and different lives we choose, Once I think it started to change, not even just in high school, but once I actually went away to school, I feel like that's when it really started to change because we're not in the same house anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What changed?
As far as our relationship, because how he was saying closer when we were younger, but as we got older, because he's a boy, I'm a girl, things started to change. But I think that really outside of just us being different genders and taking on to different things, I think it's really just the fact that I ended up moving is really why things changed. Because I feel like if I was still there, we would have still been as close as we was before.
Yeah, I used to visit you a lot when you were in DeKalb, or at least when I was able to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I was there every weekend.
I said you was there. You was there. Y'all did a good job.
Well, Maya,
Yeah, helping with Maya Jackson.
And it's Michael Jackson's shoe.
Man, that baby was crazy.
That is funny.
Even when I would go home, like I tell people all the time, like TT was a little sibling, but like she was a little sibling who enjoyed doing stuff with her big sister. Like when I would come home with my laundry, I would be out all weekend, turned up, and I would come back and TT did my laundry, folded it up, organized it like so nicely and everything. Like, you ready to put this in the car? Like, what? Like,
I don't have those siblings.
Right. Like, I was like, thank you. Like, I'm just go home and go do what I'm gonna do. Yeah. But I think they all just had a soft spot for me, just because I was in college and I was away.
Yeah.
And it's like, what am I here for too? Like, I did come to help, so it's like I'm gonna be here. Like, might as well, like,
knock some chores out.
Yeah, like, this is what I'm here for. So
yeah,
and it was the experience too. Got a
Mm-hmm.
lot of experience with just being around you. So
yeah. As far as what type of experience?
Well, the college first, because I didn't go to college. I went to Job Corps. I drifted off to like trades, but like like been on campus. I could say I went to NIU, but I didn't go to NIU, like, because I was on campus like everywhere, just in everything, like this concert, this. Seen her get jumped in. I say getting jumped in.
I get jumped in.
What is this word? Right?
Yeah.
So me and Mike was there. It was crazy, but it's like it's so many memories like you can think of. So
you got memories in college?
Yes, I got memories in college. Like
not one college class.
Man, I did one actually. I went to a morning class. You remember that? I went to a morning class with you. It was boring though. It was super boring. I was like, this is why. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stick to my trades because he was boring.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it was a lot. So.
Oh dang! See, no, I don't have no experiences like that. I just been away a lot, so my brother had to always come visit me. So, NIU, when I moved to Georgia, you came down there with Lynn that time, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it was a couple different times.
Yeah, but so he don't got that experience because he went to your own college.
Yeah, but I didn't do much there either.
Dang.
I was boring. I'm still boring.
Talk about I'm boring. Yeah. Nah, baby used to be lit. Okay. No, listen. I'm like, wow, like I'm actually tired of that life. But do y'all feel like that, like who you imagine Sequoia to be at this stage in her life? Would you say that she is the person you imagine her to be? And if not, like what type of person did you imagine her to be? And who is she? If that and sometimes I say a lot and I confuse myself. So I be doing that at work. Y'all don't even understand what I said.
Is she?
So who did you imagine Sequoia to be growing up? And did she become that person?
I don't know if I've ever really thought about it like that. Mm-hmm. I just think that it's hard to kind of like box people in with what you think somebody's going to be. Mm-hmm. Just because people go through things and it changes who they are. Mm-hmm. Even if I sometimes didn't agree with, the things that she had going on in her life, like that was her journey. And she could probably say the same about me. So like, I never had like a perfect, like who she was going to be. I'm just happy that she's the person she is now. Mm.
Did you have an idea who I was gonna be? Or what type of person?
I just knew you was gonna be some type of like in charge of something, just something because of like just how you moved and how you was involved with a lot of stuff. You was like always like the leader, like especially just growing up, like our little dance groups, our little fake choirs and stuff. She was, you know what I'm saying? She was in charge of all of it. But we wanted her in charge because it was just that energy and the demeanor and stuff that you had that you gave is like, you know what I'm saying? So my expectations, I didn't really have no expectations, but I'm saying though, if I did, you actually over it. So,
Stop.
Yeah, so like I feel like just watching you grow is it's a lot, like literally. So it's awesome to call you my sister. So
what kind of ways would you say that you've seen me grow? And that's coming for you too. So just think on that.
Really from your transition of like the partying and the high school year and the college and just the way you handle your responsibilities. You were still responsible, but now it's like you even more on top of your game and stuff. Like just like holding yourself accountable for your mistakes in a way, like and changing them and not keep going back to them. Like I seen you like actually make that change and not go back, you know? So like, well, you know, most people go back because like you need a second chance to get it right. I feel like sometimes you get it right on that first time, you just keep going. It's like, why go back? You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah.
Not to say I went back on some things.
Yeah, but like, you know, just saying from what I'm saying and stuff is just like it don't look like mistake, you know? Sometimes it's like you just flow through stuff so perfectly and elegantly, you know what I'm saying? Like so
because you see like how you can be going through and people and it to people it's like she getting
Just
through
getting
it.
through life.
Exactly,
It looks
like
different for them.
It looks so different from the other. Like can you give an example of a situation?
Yes. I could say just the recent years, you know, with our loss, it looks like it just flows for you still, you know. You got a good way of handling it in a way when you need to like show up for people.
That's Nees brought that up too last week. Just like she was mentioning how she's seen me process my grief. So we lost our mom in 2022. 2022, January 2022. And yeah, you know what? I was thinking actually just today. I'm sorry. My dog must have been part of the show too. I was low key like I was doing my devotion, and in a devotion, it was just talking about how, oh my God, what did it say? It said God, not in the devotion, but the Bible in the scripture. But basically it talked about, you know, we know God has a power to take things away or not cause things to happen, you know, and when I read that scripture, I found myself getting mad because I'm like, well, why didn't you give me more time with my mom? You know, like, and I think a lot of my grief has been those moments like that, like behind closed doors with me and God. And I've shown up strong to other people. And not so much because I felt like I had to, but I feel like I had a different understanding of it because of my relationship with God and how to process my grief, knowing like, okay, it's going to be the end of the road for me too soon. I don't know, you know, like, but it's like, it gave me a different insight on life. Like I gained so much gratitude in my mom's loss versus grief and loss. You know, I'm just like, I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for the times that I had. I guess I didn't necessarily want it to look easy to people, but I'm grateful that people were able to see another side of grief. My intention isn't to make it seem like it's easy, but grief doesn't have to look like what we're used to is looking like either. Like it doesn't have to look like anger and sadness every day, depression or anything like that, because truth be told, that's not what your loved one wants for you either. So like, why are we wasting our time? And then I remember I said that, I was like, cause you think my mama wants you blaming you not doing nothing on her? Like, oh, I can't work cause I'm sad. And you think she want that? No, she'd be telling you to get up and go to work. So don't try to use her being gone as your excuse not to do something in life. Like, no, she will want you to keep going. So keep going, you know? And I think a lot of times we use that grief as a reason to stop.
The answer that I had that I was thinking about how she's grown, or maybe what I admire most about what she's done and how she's grown. I'm gonna say like being a parent, just from my personal experience, just recently, not recently become a parent, but being a father now. Just watching her grow as a parent, from where she was and where she is now, and the children that she's raising. Me taking cues from her, and incorporating that into my own life. I just appreciate the mother that she is, and I can see it through my niece and nephew. And they're really great kids, and it's interesting to see the dynamic from them as toddlers, and I mean where she was when she first had them, and how she's like worked to make a better life for them and make a better life for her at the same time. It's something that I feel like I'm in the process of doing, and it's good to be able to take cues from her and to be able to like ask for advice, or ask how she went through it, because it gets difficult, especially I think not necessarily in my situation, but being a single parent, is rough. So our situations may not be 100% the same, but her getting through that and still, getting her first kid to college, preparing another one for college potentially, is just a good thing. And I'm happy she was able to get to that point with the kids. So I appreciate the mother she is and how she continues to take care of her children. So
And it's crazy because I'm the parent. Of course, I feel and see so many different things, and I'm not saying I make it look easy, because I don't feel like I make that look easy. But as far as parenting goes, I'm glad you're able to get something from that, because sometimes maybe I'll be having to second guess myself in how I'm raising them, because but I think that's a part of mom guilt at the same time too. Even though they're a lot older, it's still that feeling of, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing right by them still?
What would you say is like your biggest desire for us?
I think it's such a broad answer, because I want you to get everything out of life that you want, and it's hard to kind of put that into just one thing, just because we both speak about our desires and what we want as people. So like, it's hard to really say one thing. We were talking about like marriage the other day or whatever. I want you to be able to find somebody that you want to be with, you can have for the rest of your life, be with for the rest of your life. I want you to be able to put both of your children through college and them get degrees if that's what they want. I want you to be successful in every aspect of your professional life. So yeah, it's hard to just pick and choose one specific thing.
Yeah, like I was gonna say the same. Everything that you deserve, really, and that's coming towards you. So, because obviously, what's coming towards you should be making you happy.
And that's a job in itself, though. Like, because everything that's coming towards you ain't for your good.
Yeah.
But being able to discern what is for my good, and I've been paying more attention to how things make me feel. To your point of making it, things making me happy. If something is disturbing my peace, then knowing like that's not something for me. And I was talking to a friend earlier today, and and I had to remind myself of that. Like sometimes I can be preaching to somebody and I'll be preaching to myself, and I'm like, thank you, because I'm talking to you, but I needed this. Because this morning, like I had another moment. I don't guess it wasn't another moment, but I got to a point this morning where I thought to myself, what if God doesn't have marriage for me? And I remember a long time ago, one of my coworkers asking me that question, and me being like, girl, what? No.
I remember that conversation.
Like God would never do that to me, because he knows I want that, but today me was like, okay, maybe it's not for me. I'm like, okay, God, well, maybe it's just for me to serve you and become this awesome woman who does these things or whatever. And that's just not a part of my story the way I thought it would be, and being okay with that. But also not being okay with it because I'm like, I don't like that I got to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have that desire. I want to believe. Exactly. I want to believe that thing for me. And it's just like, I don't want to get to a point where I let go of something that means something to me. And it means something to me, not because I want someone, but because what marriage is, what marriage means to God, what marriage means to the world, to the Black community, and how our children sees family. Like, it's important, it's pivotal, you know, for partnership, for your growth. Because also, as I study marriage and my singleness, you know, learning that there's a certain level that you can get to as an individual. If God has that for you, of course, you're going to go far, you know, like, but when you partner with the person that God has for you, like, there's so many things that are attached to that partnership, you know, like, and I'm like, I know that I'm a great person, and, you know, like, so I get excited about how much more God has for me when I'm with the person that God has for me, you know, the type of person, I'll say, that God has for me, because I know it's not one person out there, and it's my choice and their choice, you know, at the end of the day. You know, like, but I didn't like that I had got to that point. But we were talking, you know, like, and I'm like, you know, I had to remind myself though, with situations that have happened recently, it's just like, if I'm questioning anything about a situation with somebody, I know it's not God. You know, I'm like, because God is not an author of confusion, you know, and I'm like, so it's not that I'm going to give up on that. I'm just going to remember what I prayed for. So when something doesn't work out, thank you, God. Thank you for showing me that that's not the person. You know, like, thank you for still holding true to what you said and not allowing me to get into something that's not for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I could very well go get in a relationship with anybody. I can, you know, like, but it's like, do you want that? And God has been intentional about closing doors because of what I prayed for. You know, so I had to remind myself of that this morning, you know, so.
But I mean, that's just you.
I was how I got there. Oh, what you were saying?
Obedient to what God is telling you to do anyway, because like you said, you can be in any relationship, but because you are doing more of being obedient, this is why those doors are being closed faster than what they would any other time.
Discernment.
It's faster. It's coming closer. That's why.
It's crazy. It is, you know, like, and that's why I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like, you know, and I had talked to Tiff a couple weeks ago about that, you know, and she was just like, don't lose that, you know, don't lose that desire, you know, and I'm like, you know, and I don't want to, and I know it's just a play of the enemy in my mind, just wanted me to give up on it, but I do want to not make it a central focus of mine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sometimes you focus too much.
I don't want to focus on it and be like, okay, you know, working towards this thing, because then if that doesn't happen, you know, like, I don't want to feel like, oh my God, I didn't did all of this to get this thing and now it ain't here. You know, like, so I want to make sure that what I'm doing, I was talking about that this morning too, like, just ensuring that what we're doing for people is out of authenticity, and it's not because I want to get this thing from this person, you know, because I find myself lately getting into this friend state with a lot of people, with people that I feel like, maybe you should be interested in me and you're not. And it's like, why? How could you not be interested in me on that level? And it's like, because God is blocking that. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, oh, okay, that's not for you. So be okay with the relationship as it is, you know, like, and not trying to make it something that it's not. Maybe you friend zoned the one Ken. Okay. You know, I am only like friend zoning people who are requesting that. And I say requesting that because if your intention is not more, then that's what you're asking for. Because I know what I desire, right? If I know my desire is to be in a relationship and to work towards marriage, and that's yours, then why am I putting myself in a situation? We're going to be friends. Especially if you're saying right away that that's not what you're looking for. You know, so but I'm like, I did tell somebody though who expressed that they, you know, I'm like, well, why would you not tell me that before? Why would you wait until now to tell me that? Like, now I done got into this space of being your friend, and now you want to tell me these feelings. Like, oh, because I thought I'm gonna tell you this right now. Don't think nothing when it comes to me, because you will never know. Because I talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very friendly person. You know what I'm saying? Like, And especially if it's at SL Wine Bar, I know everybody in that bar. So you cannot come up in here thinking, oh, she must be with him. Wait, is she with him? Because what?
You're
no.
confused.
You would be trying to,
trying to figure that out.
Your best bet is
out.
to come ask.
Yeah.
Just come ask me. Just be clear for yourself, because I ain't gonna hold back. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But like I said, if I'm with somebody, there ain't gonna be no confusion anyway. Everybody gonna know.
This my man, y'all.
But you're gonna know. So yeah. But yeah, I went down that rant because you were saying like just talking about happiness and stuff coming to you, but being discerning, because some things it ain't good.
Yeah.
So learning how to turn things away too.
Yeah.
I'm like doing this little dance with my hand.
Not putting yourself in a position to be desperate.
Yeah.
For something to be coming towards you.
Mm-hmm. Seeing who we are now, is there anything that surprises you that I'm doing or that she's doing that you necessarily wouldn't have expected? It could be something bad too. Like maybe, girl, the way you keep talking, I don't know. It don't have to necessarily be anything positive. This is a healing and growing show. So we're authentic and you can share if it's something that's bad too. Being honest here. Okay. So yeah, is there anything about us that surprises you all?
Well, I'm surprised that with this, how far you guys come with this. And just from seeing back from NIU, like I never imagined y'all would be this close. Like, friendships in high school and college, they always drift off and go crazy. So I never like, I was like, Sequoia's still here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, so like, yeah, like with y'all and y'all relationship becoming closer and closer, like, yeah, it was shocking to me because I grew up seeing, the other friends and stuff around, and like, so just thinking those was going to be the ones I see here, like in this, like, it's, but,
Yeah, so that took me by surprise too.
It was like refreshing though, in a sense.
Oh.
Because
that's nice.
New faces, new things, new people. Yeah. So like new energy. I was like, oh, she got 2 little bad kids. So I was like, at the time, I'm like, join with Mike. Like, but they was quiet. They was a little, what I'm saying? They was quiet. Yeah, Savion was super quiet. Like,
they still super quiet in their ways. They talk
in the ways, because like Soraya was, and Demayak was kind of like the hyper ones.
Yeah, Soraya and Demayak.
Yeah, like them together was so
arguing like husband and wife all the time.
Yes. So background on me and Kay for new listeners. So me and Kay have been friends since 2009.
Yes.
We met in undergrad at NIU through the college parents group. So we were both a part of an organization that catered towards parents on campus. So, and I became the president of that organization and she became the secretary. So we not only grew professionally together, but personally too, just hanging out. Because it was like, well, mama got to have a life too. So we was like, well, we can't all go to the party. So bring the kids over to the house and they can go in the room and we can kick it. Just like that's the way my mom and them did it when I was little. So I'm like, you ain't go in the back, mind your business, stay out of grown folk business. That's just what we did. And then we get up in the morning, take them to the zoo. Like whatever we had to do.
Oh my God. The zoo, the museum.
Yeah, we get on that bus with them kids hung over. Like what? Because we were kicking it.
It kind of sounded like y'all was set up for a partnership back then that y'all didn't even know.
Yeah.
With this right now. Because like, president, secretary, them hand in hand together. And then to know y'all sit on this couch together with 10 seasons into a podcast.
Right, because she was my right hand. It's like,
so
can you tell me what I said when I said?
Sequoia be, hey, like that one time at the bar, Sequoia be on it. Hey, we call you Inspector Gadget.
Gadget?
Like, you peeked a little, you know what I'm saying?
What happened?
You remember with homie, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to mention.
You ain't got to say the name, just say the situation.
Wait, I'm gonna say.
Okay. Like when you peep something and then you was like, and you had your glasses on when I said that she like a spy, because like you notice everything and it's like, and the way you give the information, like, yeah, I see him, he like 10-4 over there, like turn your body, like 7 degrees this way.
I know what she's talking about. I'm pretty sure I think I know what she's talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At the, was it the?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, we can talk about
at the movie theater?
Yes.
But no, it was the time before that. Like
she said at the bar though.
It was at a service.
No, at a service.
Yeah, I see. We gotta talk about this off camera.
I don't know.
No, you talking about his mom's funeral?
Yeah.
Oh yes, when you was keeping me updated.
Yeah, I'm just saying that to say you good at secretarian. You know what I'm saying? Writing stuff down, keeping stuff in track.
I don't want to say, and I'm like, oh, you talking about the funeral? I'm gonna put it on the table,
right? Like
you know,
no, but it wasn't even supposed to go into that tangent. That was all.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. You just
talking about y'all know about
Justin.
Justin. So
anything that surprises you about where I am today?
I'm gonna give a boring answer, and I'm gonna say no, because I felt like you always had that determination to kind of like make it on your own, whether it was again going to school or when you moved down to Georgia. So the fact that you continue in that, like nothing really surprises me, honestly.
Yeah.
What?
No,
you
he said, I'm surprised Kay don't age. She is just as beautiful when I first met her years ago, LOL. And then he said, Darius said Ken changed when she became a red.
I did not change. Oh my goodness.
And for those who don't know, a red is a delta.
Yeah.
And I did not change.
Is there anything that you guys think that we can change to help us evolve more?
That's a good question.
I feel like you're doing a good job. Change is inevitable, so it's gonna happen. Like to just point out something like you need to change this and that. It's kind of
tell me, point it out.
I mean, you have to do that, but then at the same time, I don't see anything. That's on the radar. That
like
needs to immediately, like that. Yeah. So.
Okay. I guess I can take that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. So basically, like you're doing the work already.
Yeah.
Girl, you're doing a good job.
So
like
just keep doing the work. Mm-hmm. What you got to say, Just?
I agree. No notes. I think that is a perfect answer. I'm just gonna say, yeah. I mean, even if somebody says something too, if you're not really receptive to it, and I'm not saying you guys aren't, like you got to go through those experiences. So even if it's good or bad, it takes going through those things in order to actually do the change. So me saying anything, and I'm not saying that I have anything to say about it, wouldn't really do it. Like, what do you guys think you need to change? You know what I mean? If you feel like you need to change.
Ain't nobody tell you get on here and wine and grow us. Talk about what we feel like we need to change. No.
Y'all asking the wrong people.
Well, I think the thing that I need to adjust, I am in the process of adjusting, which is ultimately like this realigning or reframing is the word God gave me. Reframing my relationship with alcohol and fully transparent my relationship with sex. So those are two things that I'm working on right now, which are, obviously very personal walks for me because, I always say like you don't see what goes on behind the doors. Like people see me outside, you may see me have drink after drink and I'm having a great time and I'm dancing and I'm talking. But then I got to come home and I got to deal with Kenyatta. And ain't nobody in that room with me. So what's going on in my mind? What's going on in my heart, in my spirit? And that, where the decision came from, because I'm like, I don't want to continue to feel this conviction on myself. I don't want to keep feeling like I'm literally pushing against something, and when I could just walk in that. Just take that challenge on. But because it's so different than what I'm used to. I'm used to having alcohol when I'm engaging, like if I'm going to the bar, having drinks, if I'm going to brunch, having like everything that we did, alcohol was involved, with it. Like even thinking about the podcast, Wine&Grow, you know what I'm saying? Like it was birthed from whining, from wine, whining, but that too, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like everything has that relationship. So being able to do that while still maintaining the connections that I made in those places is like important. But like I said, like going back to the desire for marriage, like I know that God is refining me, he's truly preparing me for my person. So there's things that he needs to strip. Yeah. There's, parts of me that needs to be refined, be reframed. So that way I can walk into the door that I'm supposed to walk into to meet that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
for me, I think that I need to start seeing myself as who I truly am and what I can do. So I think that I water myself down with my abilities and how I show up. So like just like when we were talking about my job, I'm like, you know, I don't like sales. My job, I work in sales, but I'm like, I don't like sales. To be honest, I'm not a salesperson.
Yeah.
But what I do, clearly, it's easy, but it also comes natural to me in talking to people. So just being more firm in who I am, and more confident in who I am, and what I can do, and show up as that person.
I was trying to read Darius's comment. To ask what you need to change about yourself means that you're not getting the results you want. The question is, are you where you want to be in life?
But I also think that even if we're asking that question, because we don't see everything, like we know what we know about ourselves. Other people have a different perspective of us. So they can tell us something that we may need to work on. Like he was saying, we may not be receptive, but it's something that somebody else sees in us that we may be able to work on.
Yeah. Because actually what you're saying is exactly what it is. It means you're not getting the results that you want. And that's exactly why. Because I'm not getting the results that I want.
Yeah.
So I'm like, something has to change. So, but I like the other part of that question too, is like, what do you want in your life? You know, like, but I think that both things can be true.
Yeah.
There is things I need to change, but those things I need to change to actually be where I want to be in life. So, yeah.
As of right now, though, I think that I am, of course, it's not where I saw myself, but I think that I am where I would like to be because I know where I am right now. So I'm in a great space right now. And I know for me, it can only go, quite my mic, but it can only go up from here. So I know at this moment, I am in a good place of where I want to be right now. There's other things that can change that and make it better, but I'm content right now.
Yeah. I said that when I was in St. Louis. I said to myself, I was like, just thinking about being at that conference, speaking at the conference, I was like, I'm exactly who I'm supposed to be right now. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, when I go to work and I hear what, you know, my team and their feedback and just thinking about the things that I'm doing, everything just feels so right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, this is a great time for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yes, I'm grateful. I'm happy. I'm full of joy right now, you know, so.
I think at this point, I feel like I'm living more in alignment than I was before.
Yeah.
Because everything is going right.
And I think it's not that everything is going right. I think we switched our perspectives on what right is.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like, yes, of course, there are things that we would want to have, but it's learning to be content with what you have and finding gratitude in those things.
Yeah.
You know, like, because life isn't perfect.
Yeah.
You know, like, but this is what I do have.
Yeah.
And this is where I've come from. That's the thing, you know? So, Twink, you asked us a great question.
And actually, the younger siblings can answer first. So should I answer that one? Looking at being the younger sibling, are you more appreciative of having the older sibling now, you know, compared to when you were kids?
Probably, yeah, because with all my siblings being older than me, it was now. Okay, I don't want to say it like it. Y'all seem more beneficial.
Say what it is.
Say what it is. Like y'all more beneficial now to me because when I was younger, I was in my own world. You know what I'm saying? I was with my mom all the time. I really didn't care to have like siblings like that. But right now I feel like it's more beneficial because as I'm growing and seeing y'all already went through those steps and stuff, I can get, you know, help from y'all and advice and to like, no, she went down this path of doing that. I ain't gonna go that way. Or let me try it a little bit, but I'm gonna do it a little bit different probably. But like, you know, so that's how from my point of view.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke.
What?
I don't know. It's appropriate.
Oh, Jesus.
Because you were saying like you ain't gonna go down that path. And I was saying, Well, his
I've always been appreciative of having older siblings. And I think that even as a kid, I learned a lot. I learned how not to get in trouble. I'll tell you that. But
Mama don't like that. Why you keep
That's how you
what?
hit that wall in that picture.
Yeah.
You never seen somebody be so scared that they thought they was gonna die.
I did the same
Oh,
thing.
That's all I heard.
I don't even remember how old I was then. Yeah, having siblings older than me, being parents and things like that, or with their respective relationships, and the goals that they set for themselves, like it helped me shape again what goals I wanted to accomplish, or what type of parent I want to be, what type of person I want to be. It's when you're younger, you kind of you see a certain way of living, you kind of like idolize that, and then as you get older, you kind of learn like maybe for yourself, like that's not something that you want for yourself, and being able to see that play out before I get to that stage helped me make certain decisions to make sure that that's not the type of life I live. So having that example before you get to that point, I think is beneficial just because it helps you determine how you want to go about life. So,
okay, great answers. You want us to answer it now? So what was beneficial having younger siblings?
Telling us what to do.
Not necessarily. I mean, I had cousins for that too, but
that didn't work for me.
Honestly, I think it taught me responsibility. That would be the best answer. Like just knowing that I had somebody that was watching me, it put an expectation on me early to want to do something different. I was the first person in my family to go to college. So I was just like, okay, let me do this thing. That's why I was also very disappointed in myself when I got pregnant, because I'm like, I'm trying to break these patterns, but now here I am falling victim to one, so I had a lot of pride in myself. Because I knew people were looking up to me, like not even my baby sister, but my baby cousins, like looking up to me and expecting, it's like, okay, she's going to do great things. Like Titi said, I was a cheerleader and I was in all type of activities and clubs, so all of the teachers love me and stuff like that. So it was like, okay, you're Kenyeta's sister, you're Kenyeta's cousin, and coming to the schools and after me and stuff like that. So it was like, it gave me a sense of accountability and responsibility early on that I honestly, answering this question, realized that I didn't even have on me. But seeing how it affects me now and how it made me the person that I am, because I put that responsibility on myself to carry these things for people that it really wasn't mine.
I agree with the responsibility part, but I think for me, it'll also be how to show up for others, because I had somebody younger than me that I had to look after in certain times. So if something was to happen, I'm showing up because somebody decided they want to talk crazy to him or whatever the case may be. My mom used to say when we were younger, if she was at work or something, they would come get me from class to keep him from crying, to calm him down and everything. So just having to be able to show up for somebody and being able to look after somebody, I think that's what it's taught me, because I think I do a good job at trying to show up for people now. It's just doing a better job at having boundaries when I show up for people.
Yeah, it was like our first round of parenting.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's when I learned how to do paperwork. I used to register us for school. Like, my mama would drop us off to school and pick us up. And I would have done all of our registration paperwork. Like, because it'll be long lines. So, like, she'd like, go ahead and go in, so it's just like, or like, we needed field trips. Like, I'm like, okay, I learned how to do my mama's signature. And baby, and it was up from there, even though we didn't have bad stuff coming home, but it was just like, girl, you take forever to sign this field trip form. And Titi is trying to go to the apple orchard. So I got you, baby sis. Boom, here, give it to your teacher, But yeah, definitely responsibility. And I see Spence agrees. Hey, Spence. He says, yes, being an older sibling comes with a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
definitely does.
It prepares
Like
you.
you said, you don't know until you get this age
Exactly.
and realize, like, dang. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was doing her laundry though.
That means she took so
Everybody-
much care of. She took great care of you. when
She
you was
never-
young.
That was your way of
My
giving
clothes.
back.
Yeah, that you
Yeah.
did her laundry. Look at you.
Yeah.
Great siblings.
Yeah.
Great sibling, because mine's not gonna do my laundry, but you know.
I watch your kids a lot.
She said I was a sucker.
You said what? You watch my kids a lot?
Yeah.
You absolutely did. So thank you. We're not gonna breeze over that. You
Yeah.
definitely did. Had a great time.
Having younger siblings when you had a baby was so vital.
Great.
So vital. Like if you
Great.
don't have a kid young, at least have some siblings.
Okay, because
They don't mind. They don't mind,
nannies-
but it's
Yeah.
you don't mind being at home.
Yeah.
Because you might have a younger sibling who like, I want to go with you. Like, no, you stay here, baby sister.
Thanks
Baby
to
brother,
everybody
you
who
stay
decides
here.
to watch my babies while I was in college.
Yeah, no. Shout out to the village.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to the village.
I still don't like to go outside. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Me and Mike gonna be.
That's how I'm like. Person to watch the kids, but she ain't want to go nowhere.
Yeah.
Her and Mike was best friends and still are. So
Sound and walk just like them.
that's TT baby.
That's a mess.
Do y'all have any final words for us? How y'all feel?
I was about to say that.
How y'all?
It's the
It took
dance.
10 seasons for us to get here, bro.
And y'all been a part of our
Say,
lives.
nigga, we made it. That's all you gotta
Like,
say.
we made it.
What we say was going to start this episode started from the bottom. I
I
think
think that was
started from
that
the
wasn't
bottom.
this one, was it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Started
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
bottom.
that was this
Cause
one.
y'all started from the bottom with us.
With us.
We kind of got a theme with our titles. Most of them are song titles, but a couple of them aren't.
Started from the bottom. Now
Hey, we started from the bottom. Now my whole team. Yeah. Hey,
Come on.
hey. But yeah, but thank y'all for being great.
Make sure that's in the
siblings.
song compilation when y'all do this, okay?
But no, but for real, thank you for being a great sibling, a younger sibling.
Thank
Yeah.
you for being an awesome big sister.
You know,
You've been a younger sibling to me too.
Yeah, thank you, big sis.
Thanks.
Or, yeah,
Appreciate
friends,
it.
all sisters
yes,
too.
I love y'all. Love you, Justin. Thank you
Love you
for
too.
welcoming and warming to me.
Yeah.
It's always good to see you when I get to see you and hug you. Love your baby boy. He's a
You're
such a
my
cutie.
Jubu, his cute self.
Yes.
Stop.
Yeah.
What?
But I want to, what TT had said earlier about being surprised about our friendship.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, you know, like we've come a long way. I love that. It's just like, you definitely be thinking those friends you have,
Stop.
they're not
Oh.
talking to them anymore, but it's just like, you expect them to be your people.
One person from high school.
Yeah. So,
And everybody, any other friends that I've made was the friends that I made in college. The ones that stuck was the ones that are my true friends. But they also say you find your
true friends
true
in
friends
college.
in college.
They
So,
do. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
But okay, but back to y'all. Any last words? Final
Sure.
thoughts? Any final thoughts?
Not for me.
Yeah, I'm good.
Nothing? You ain't got
No.
nothing? Nothing for
I'm
the
kinda-
growers?
Kinda
I'm gonna find a better name.
I want to be called growers. Let's start there.
This has been good. One final thought, I would say being the oldest definitely taught me I don't always have to have the answer. My sister leads in areas also.
Yeah.
Period. Like
Yeah.
trusting their experiences too.
Yeah, do you feel like you learned something from me? Sure.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Because you looking that way.
I just bet you.
No, I'm doing that shit to the
Well, I feel like I've learned something from you.
Yeah, as a younger sibling, you know?
I've learned
And
to be compassionate, to be patient,
Mhm.
to show grace, how to be supportive. I learned that it's okay to not be okay. Those are the things that I learned from you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? That last one.
Because I try to hold it together so much for you,
Yeah.
and I won't even say for the other siblings because our relationship is a lot more close. But I think a lot of my strength comes from holding it together for you. So the moments that we have when we talk, and you're like, I know it's not easy for you either. When you're able to show that compassion for me, reassures me that it's okay to show weakness.
Mhm.
You know, like so. Because you can be tough too, right? You can be very
Absolutely.
tough, but also you can be very soft too when you need to be. You know, like
Super vulnerable.
you know, like when your stomach hurts.
Super vulnerable.
You get super vulnerable. And I was like, dang, you know what? If Titi can do it, I can do
So
it.
when I get, wait, when I used to I got shit like,
Girl, no, girl, the other thing.
When I got a shit
oh,
oh my gosh. We ain't even throw out no movie lines on here, and I'm so shocked.
yeah, that was the thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
on our mom.
what have you learned from Justin?
Even up until now, I really think it is vulnerability. Justin is, you have more of a heart than I have when it comes to being soft.
Now we both learn softness from our siblings. Wow.
But I do think that I'm the only girl, so I think growing up around
Me
men,
too. I'm the only girl.
I have to. I hate it. I hate it, y'all.
I don't know what the other two is. I'm just playing. I love y'all because I know Kiana be watching.
Hey, Kiana, the girl. She just
about?
playing. But I do know that I can be very stern and have to be strong. But like I said, I'm also a female. I grew up around mostly men because majority of my siblings are men. So it's just the way that I grew up to be, getting wrestled, you know, and just, I don't want to say being cold.
About getting wrestled.
DDT
Not wrestling.
and all of that.
She said getting wrestled. She wasn't really trying to participate.
No.
She wasn't wrestling. She was getting wrestled.
I was never trying to participate. Here come brothers, especially my oldest brother.
What? Oh no, like Kapar said, I was a tough kid, baby. I used to be wrestling.
Yeah.
I used to love wrestling.
if I gotta get down and dirty, we gotta do it because I can't just let them beat me up.
I was going through all my scars from my body with my friend. Like, oh yeah, this happened when we was riding on the bikes, fell off the pegs. Oh, I was in the tree. Girl, oh, that was the iron.
I had a scar on my knee.
I'm like, baby, I was a rough kid.
It was running down the street, falling on the knees. I definitely had those.
Yes.
They ever steal your bike when you was younger?
No,
they stole my bike. But you know what happened when they stole my bike? It had a jinx on it. Anybody who stole my bike, they fell off of it. They came back jacked up. I ain't no lie. She messed up her leg. I didn't do anything because I told them not to touch
it. That burn.
When they never asked to ride it, something would happen. But when they asked, nothing would happen.
Bad juju.
I had good juju. It's just don't touch it.
Yeah. Also, do you notice? Well, like, is Justin this way with you? Like for the younger siblings, they be tough. Like TT gonna ride for me. You know what I'm saying? Like she gonna protect me.
Just you try to talk me out of it. He try to talk me down.
Like, baby, if somebody is, but you're like that. You're like that with me too. Like I don't, and I think people naturally think that I'm the problem. But they are, look, baby, I'm be the when it comes to problems fighting. I'm not saying a word, but everybody around me,
I'm not gonna say no word either. But I'm gonna be there.
Like they're going to do what they have to do. That's why I'm like, ooh, just please don't talk to me crazy, because you don't know who I'm with. I don't know what they might do because they crazy. And people think it be me because I'm the loud one, but it's the loud ones who got what they say. The loud ones be having the smallest bite.
Talking about the bark and the bite.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the small ones had the biggest bite.
Yeah.
So I just reversed it. The loud ones got the smallest bite because I'm not a fighter.
Yeah.
You know, but I got a lot of fighters.
I'm not a fighter either, but I think that I've had so many people take advantage of who I am that I've had to be this way.
Yeah.
So
makes sense.
Yeah.
This has been great. Hope you guys feel good. Hope you felt safe to share your stories with us. Yeah. Any final thoughts, Kay?
Treat y'all siblings well. Please and thank you, because I ain't gonna say that's the only thing y'all got in this world, but family, and outside of the family you create, family is really the things that you have, and you need to cherish those family members, you know, while they're still here.
Yeah, but speaking of that, and I'm gonna try not to keep this going for 2 hours, but when you say treat your siblings, like at the end of the day, your siblings are who you have. And losing our mom really taught us that, because at the end of the day, nobody felt that like we felt that. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, that's all you got when it comes to your other family, even though the other family is great. I love my family.
And being there for you too, though. Like.
Exactly. But you know who you gonna call.
Yeah.
You gonna call your sibling. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, hold on to your people, mend those relationships, take care of your people, check in on them, you know, like, because it is important. So, yep. And don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow Wine&Grow at Wine&Grow on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
All potting platforms.
But also, because we didn't talk about this last time, right? That was a great segue, right, Justin? It was like, right.
It was.
But we have our event coming up because we didn't talk about it last time.
Love Jones happening December 4th, guys. You want to come out and wrap this series up with us, have some fun, have some conversation, have some spirits, some good wines and spirits.
Or mocktails.
That too.
I'm going to have to make a special mocktail in honor of me. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. But yes, we're having Love Jones December 4th, 7 p.m. Come on out for some poetry, some conversations around love and relationships, and how we can make them stronger, what's working, what's not working, what have you seen in this dating world, and just some fun.
Yeah, what I'm most excited about with this final installment of Wine and Conversations is being able to have more couples come out to speak to their experiences and being able to glean from those experiences, not so much having the room full of single people talking to single people, but being able to hear from, you know, firsthand experiences of different things that these people may be going through and working through in their relationships. So, you know, I
agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so not so much of a battle.
Exactly.
Like
so just open conversation. So there is. So when you guys go to Eventbrite, there is 2 ticket options. So it's Wine&Grow _lovejones.eventbrite.com. You'll see that there's a ticket for couples and there's a ticket for singles. If you buy the couples ticket, it does cover 2 people. Just an FYI, because that's a question that we've been getting. Also, it was something else I wanted to say about it. Oh, because SL Wine Bar is in Lansing, Illinois. Just to be clear, because we don't know where people are watching from.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's on Ridge Road in Lansing, Illinois. I was about to say the address is 3224.
That's what I was thinking.
Let's see how good I am.
She might be right, guys.
Let's see how good I am.
Let's see. Yep. Ridge Road.
3224 Ridge Road, y'all.
Yeah, ma'am.
So check us out. Come on through. Yeah. And happy hour is going from 4 to 8 if you want to get there, or 5 to 8 if you want to get there earlier. So,
but we won't be there till 7, y'all. So if you're not coming to the end, you get an hour, happy hour.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it. This has been a great episode. Yeah. We'll see y'all next week. Next week, episode 4. So that's our we got our girlfriends. I looked this time. So we supposed to have our friends coming back. In the past, we had them on the show. We just kind of talked through our friendship.
Yeah.
Our different friendship dynamics, because there's like a group of 6 of us. 2, 4, 6. There's 6. Don't know if all 6 will be here, but you'll still get some good content.
I put up 5 fingers, but my thumb got in. So I did.
So we will see y'all back here next week. Don't forget to follow us and make sure y'all check out the replays. So the visuals from last week's episode and the premiere, they are both available on YouTube.
Yeah.
All righty. All right. Thanks y'all so much for being here. See y'all next time.